Yes, I'm in a Kwabashon Ediba Obra Nsem Jumedi was CTV Ghana's #1 TV station. Join your live away your Facebook page, your CTV Ghana. You like it, sir? Then you comment and then come on your video. Diabetes a home common. Now, it could be a sorry, I watch us what dog Ghana for. Ya pomo de Nsem Eda Wakuma Punosunti. I feel we one more partner doctor ni ya wayan church, dear Ghana for. One so bad by screen and dear my yang because we bring an on my yadianish and home. Nelson may come at yourself 1 year where when him and what they quite what they back. Now yadia be so a chassis a science no chassis a daddy. Nanso to a wouldn't nipedia and to be touch shema one edeni a selbe huno. And there I be draw for the door so me certainly so I am my bit. Near would decline a lion tiedinum. Lion Foster Asempa entry. Patrol has your present, sir.
Present, madam.
Thank you. And Lion Audrey Lamte. So I say, Utie Dina Lion, not just a Kua, Womufimo Eba and Nom. Accra Golden Lions Club Secretary and a committee organizer. Diabetes awareness campaign and Honkomo and Yebedio. We are no Cynthia Doctor Maufemo a year bequeen and so a internal medicine resident. I will call Lebu Abaya Sabia and then Koma Yebedi basically a diabetes. Oh, ye dear, me da say. Pacho Aquaba.
Yeah,
our phone book or dear.
Yamia dum
Yamia, my dear, I think said last year or last 2 years minimum members ni bi shia and also ye din komo kakra but aya mudi esimu ni so amode so Ghana for no eye me de na shemi nkran but ma mention say fi doctor nche doctor diabetes one sempacho kolebu amanfo ta de bana
yes amode ba pa
and church ni nko for ma na say edie na esi because I think say de bia da no ye dwumedie so ye ta din komo fa na diabetes so why?
Well, the education is always ongoing, even at the hospital. No matter which clinic you are attending, you are educated on various topics, including diabetes mellitus. However, our lifestyle has changed as Ghanaians. We have become more sedentary over the time. Our dietary choices have changed as well. And these are two things that are accounting for the increasing incidence of diabetes mellitus in Ghana. So I think we need to work on those two, and then we can control it.
Pacho diabetes no your types say ye die ye ni miensa type 1 and 2 and in your ba wunyinse ane esi wenya no. The pacho dodo say na doctor for woman kratem.
Okay, so the amukai no type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and ania wunyinsa utuminya. There are other small ones, but these three are the major ones that we usually talk about.
Okay.
And the small ones fall under smaller things, such as if you have any pancreatic diseases like pancreatic cancer, infection, inflammation, you can develop diabetes as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Bekwe medasi bebre ma membra Lion entry eso Lion ho ye.
Namiadum idini Lion Foster Asempa entry.
Okay.
Maybe fi Tema Greenwich Lions Club.
Okay. Muko no mote yache because me share a corner since 1917. And ye no.
Yabojuma over 100 years. Sisi America say we are the biggest humanitarian organization in the world. We are in more than 200 countries. We have more than 1.4 million members worldwide. Okay. Niaye may catch on authorities say cost in more than 200 countries this month of November. A month for touchy issues on diabetes. Awareness, support for diabetes patients, and everything that could make people get aware of diabetes. I'm with me share edidim. Na nye as Lions Club.
Okay.
You need a doctor for be amo bekase share na you try so you collaborate every time. Obatema, all the clubs that are in Tema are collaborating with Ministry of Health. Obakra, all the clubs there, Kumasi, Yankasankasan, so diabetes centers are the district government in Niso are all OC and a lot of other things.
Okay.
Yeah, diabetes.
Me da say Lion Foster and Chinti. Yeah, can say member Dr. Bequin eso. What am I say science and who say ya dear be a bar, ya ne di kind a boat ni pedian a boy a coco. Me patro Messi there who said me yenya diabetes ya dear.
Okay, so unfortunately, no. Usually diabetes na chance ya be brain because and chance here with symptoms. Obey fine won't feel it. Obi or call hospital with yare fofrobi. And I'm checking the sugar na mo say was true. I feel on baby say bisan Nsem sa na on my other test. E dey ahwe say diabetes no obi ana. Eno na ye commonest thing na etai. Most patients are asymptomatic. Yeah, no free one. There are those that will come in as emergencies. Or not to when him say fine. They be sorry, I'll call them cotton idea.
Okay.
Only problem be until just one day, all of a sudden, baby yenia, ni koko yenia, or call hospital and say, oh, madam, or diabetes, or fedro, or some meaning. Well, now I say, I no surprise.
And Ghana had say a more and I say it be a once at a time.
Oh, I don't about 6% of the population has diabetes. That is the one that we know about. The people that have come to hospital.
Okay.
The people that are not diagnosed, we really cannot tell because we do not have data on them.
Okay.
So most people will be asymptomatic, but as the disease progresses and destroys the target organs that the patient has, then they start having symptoms. Diabetes can affect any part of your body, from your head to your toe. Some people can come in with strokes, they may come in with heart attacks, kidney failure, they may come in with leg problems and will have to suffer an amputation. So many things go on with a patient. So the best thing for you to do is to screen. And that is the message we want to preach, preventive medicine, so that you can prevent the complications from happening.
Me patro my yenhwe age-wise no. Enipa eba kolebu abaya sabia. Age net to say first in diabetes, ni enim say jampenifo na tenya ana sikafo yade. Sisi ani ameti e dia say enya akono sa.
Oh, sisi diabetes there ye wo mo types. Type 1 usually enkwada ye the warm.
Ye the warm. And type 1. Usually
type 1 no. And so mo so no na mo aba hospital. Na ye hu so more diabetes. But nipa bebre na adults. Majority of people who have diabetes have type 2 diabetes and they develop it as adults. From as young as 20 years, people start developing this type 2 diabetes. And to see type 2 diabetes no cry no. It's not a disease of the elderly anymore. Young people are developing it. And we see people from all ages. Most of the people are people in the working age group. So you see that our productivity as a country is also being affected by this diabetes. It's no longer a preserve of retirees. Okay. Young people, 30 years, 20 years, 40 years, people who should be working. Yes, they are on admission at the hospital. They have to be coming to clinic every now and then for checkups because of diabetes. So the trend is changing. Now, when you are a child, it doesn't mean you have type 1.
It can be type 2. 21st century no momo. And ya dear way agent hasano.
Exactly.
Me babies ya no kwa na ye me major concern because adults ne dear ya na at least send yan cheche ko so betimi ahwe ho ye. Babies dear no wo mu sidenya.
Oh, and kwadane dear. Say omo di warm, I say omo genetic makeup no. Problems kakra eba ho. So the body produces antibodies that fight against the pancreas. Pancreas organ produces insulin. I control your sugar no. And so ye wo no because of problems are no. Now on wenya diabetes no dida. Most of them they don't develop it as babies. When they are growing up, usually teenagers. 13, 14, 15, 17, then they start showing the symptoms and then they come to hospital. But the good thing is, if it's diagnosed early, you can live a normal life. We have patients who are on insulin, they are in SHS, they take it themselves, they monitor themselves, they come to clinic at their appointed time. And they are living a normal life. Once you are compliant, you can live a normal life. You can do anything you want to do. You can go anywhere you want to go. But you just have to know your diagnosis, be compliant on your medications, and be compliant on your reviews, and everything will be fine.
Pacho, teenager for no. Yeah, na a lifestyle say, Nancy, what shamwa, senia, me pesa me bo brand beardy. A dose. Carbonated drinks and everything. A beer na your tongue with drama so. A year no need leady, and now say be before fro.
Okay, teenagers for dear no. Senia medical kind, yedi wo but say we will be a person carbonated drinks. Now I bet me my arena ye worse because carbonated drinks no sugar and quantity unrefined sugar and I digum. And so no man now sugar no asan cause we saying senia na etieno. Okay. And so momo de ani de enye aduane na e de buy but aduane bet me na ye worse than what you started with.
Bibi wo ho no ma wo ba fa yefunu betimi aya on go to the situation mo ana.
Okay, oba fanye fu a ye wo ni a friend gestational diabetes a eye nyinsade no. Enti wonyima obi wo ho a onyima na chese onye hwe biom. Sebi edware kwa obi na ebe dware no because of hormonal issues na e wonyinsem. But wonyima no chese e wo se wo ye sedentary a woti baby faako. Still e wo se wo ye exercise. Okay. But exercise na wo be ye no obeye nia wo betimi tolerate. Won koye jogging, but obetimi take walk for some few minutes every day. Not just say what keep your body no healthy. Obi wa hosa say onyin say there was say me nom coke and to coke mami. Koto we mami.
Yes, baby na baby no.
Baby ne kon do coke. Now so coke no man na sugar air cost you.
Okay.
We hu and say aduane no say was say hwe hu. Enye bibia na wo kon do I was say wodi. E was so wo choose healthy foods ebeboa woni baby no because diabetes no say mama no wa etimi affect baby no etimi cause so many problems for that small baby that you are carrying and so say ye careful say any ba ho pa
me pacho diabetes ye wo bi ebeka say eye awo ntoatoa so ewo ebusuem e na me so ye wo me maba benya.
Oh yes, ewo ebusuem. And say senior medical kind no genetics ana ye wo wa nyama ebo ho nia nyamdia bo no play a big factor both in type 1 and type 2. Okay. Ebusian bi wo ho a omo nipa bebre amo diabetes bebre na nso nya Nsem. So if we say ebusian ma e wo say we obi a wotumi check wo sugar, wo diet, wo lifestyle ni bibia senior ya obe detect ya we no kran san hye obi wo ho asa keep healthy lifestyle kran onya it just increases your risk. It doesn't mean you definitely get it, but then you have to always screen for it. Apart from that, I want to say ukowona ebia onyim na wonya diabetes increase your risk say edachi no betimi enya yare ani biom because of the changes that occur in the body.
Ebusianti obramo nsam dwumedie ene yenyina eguso a ye hwe na ye tie bi ene eya adesua kese pa de ma wo a wo hwe bia wo ye batan wanyini ya brabo a ye bo obi sori a wanye dwuma bia se wo sori kura fa nsuo kura wo fom ka ene din ni nyina wote fa ko na obi fa ma no wanyima na wakeka ho kakra na wama wo na ye ntia e wa ya sabia bebi esi o me de me ma menyem wanko bebia ne nite ya ne se wawo me but I was all shannon so say titi abrabo no ne nuane omu di environment ne mframa ye ho me ene sente sa doctor
there be entisa asesa
and then your masesa and then your masesa wo hwe nuane e di emos no wo manya ye di wo ho
Tom say o can doctor Ekasa no o can bibi a de madwen call bibia esida. Okay. Into one of your clubs. Ghana you 46 clubs. Okay. That Ghana. Into clubs ne back on Accra and support Virtual Lions Club. It decided say almost start say Lionism from Cape Coast. Into almost first activity on Cape Coast University. Now Marco screening students and all the surrounding villages I work Cape Coast University. Now me kai BBAC ya na obi besin a member baako eto nsa e ma no say oh e pa cho ye screening wa e free yenko na screening so opentem okoyi utum say o black me pentem bi koyi ya elite ye kotakrade o guy ne panic in fact e be dane we or try so be convincing no ye ko check in the sugar na enye kra
bibia na nam
be say oko admission street obi a osi oko eyi
e mo penintem kra na ye panic no na pomoden
sa a ye check sugar no na de bia sugar ne wo no na enye kra doctor ne hwe ne nim ka chen say I don't know why you are even alive now ti eyi no de e say abort it o ka chen say eyi no wetimi akọ ba wo ba no point him much ni kire no e ho ne ye de obekọ because minim say okọ a obeno mo nsa
Exactly.
The gentleman was on admission for 3 weeks. So the question there was, in Tinka Lions Club, I'm a screening me. Nkrofo bebre nya ye hu no nkrofo bebre wo ho a omunim mpo se omo ye diabetic. And into the month of November, Lions Club knowing say it is the month of diabetes. It toy also. Once I started with vision, Lionism some 100 and something years back. Now you focus on vision, but you be say and say vision any diabetes. Near him kuni papa. Yakuma what diabetes pa. Near ye were hanging on health screenings are also last week Friday. Say Munina Muhunia course or mocks, Central Mocks, screening a lot of the other clubs, and so a screening at a lot of other places. No, the education ne koso. Many of the pass ye Kenyano, Musha screen as well, issues about diabetes, cost be brave, the education. It be called radio stations, it be called TV stations, this is ya way. Into diabetes no a diacoma super. Ye pese obia ye aware of the status unim se me wo yare ya u change your lifestyle to make sure say with me
unim dia ya na ha adwene bebre enti mama misa doctor se unim na wonam hodom na adidi gumu a ya be ne to sa nipa kro no
se unim ma
nipa ne ho enti wo to anamo wo didi wo ye bibia na wo hu se da bi da krope betimi abomi ahweko
so won nim say yare no wo ho a won to me manage no won to me nya nia wo se wo ye obedi eduane bia obeye bibia obi aye ne bi na obeba hospital as an emergency ana obeba no na sebi we free and say was say yes screening I was say to me hu yare ne ntem so onim say we busua no diabetes wo ma and was say we try say obenya symptoms e bia kakra na nso komedo kakra na wo jo nso bebre wo didi nso so ti and was say we try na san nyama ne ebeto ansa wa screen e was say de bia otomi check you hospital otomi check you sugar no na o say sen e na etie
me da say Lion Audrey Lamte me pacho memra also personally we she obi a owo diabetes da obetimi a share with us the experience.
Okay, me mama is diabetic and for so long no na ono awon insulin. I think ono ne dey no gestational diabetes and as a type 2 diabetes. As time went on, we thought say a baby, but she's living with it. So far, no, baby used to. Senia, she said she's living a normal life, or she DDA, or she exercise, or she ma, or betimi ayama na pomudin edimu. The minim no. And Lions Club and Kasano, we are very passionate about diabetes. And see any see emergency ward. Ewo Suntreso ewo Kumasi. Emergency ward ni OPD. Center ewo Kumasi Suntreso Government Hospital. Yeah, ama eno so na yenso ye betimi e de aboa society no. Ama bibia edimu.
But how does it feel?
Yeah.
Say onim say o mommy what the situation. Ya na te say news na nkasa yesi dey break the mamo. E na mo amoye mma no. Say na musikura ne fa.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy. Make us say, and I'm young Casano, a mama, my shame hoso, because near my ofemu, near me cocoso, or my metia say, me will fear, not your friend, because always they say, more bibia. Is it bibi to say card or mudito mo bag moon, and tea or pass out to Kroma? You bet me a friend, me say, bibi say, and I say, menenam. Na me who say, offer me talk coke, and now bibi. Na me force it down her throat nti sani amane me nyina mama me ankasa no ma aye careful because me who say history our family line nti eh scary honestly odwen ho a enye ade eda ho ebete.
I can only imagine. I mean, yeah, the bibi to honom, ye nuaba mama kind of emotional kakra, but ningina munya many ye boafo, ye be primako, because ya na enough of that situation. Oh me hoda, you will never understand until say a ben war.
Yeah.
Ye can't TV show radio so what they always say, but a ben war. And now be senior situation is it here. Ye the infoni be to honom, obia ye trying nine. It me caught to this extent. Me mobeti me a project dia maya. Doctor, baby diabetes to me ma me pa ye koduni.
Machine now mo dey kan che dialysis machine. Diabetes any American it me affect organ bia e wo body mu. Baby na omo ni betete omo no na mo nya kidney failure. The first time they are hearing they have diabetes, they already have complications. So some people come in, they have kidney failure, they are looking for the cause, and they find out it is diabetes all along. So if you don't take care of yourself, you come in with complications. Obina H1N9 no. Sebi N9 no on to me nyabium. You bet me a prosthesis are managed, but N9 natural no. I was so managing a hosa. I was so to me any juma. Travel na ejuma bi wo ha won me nya biom e wo say ye rehabilitation ma ye pay juma fofra obetimi aye in that state. And see diabetes no is all about your attitude towards it. If you are compliant and you come for your reviews, you are able to manage yourself, you would live free of the complications. But if you don't and you suffer some of these complications, well, we'll still manage you, but it won't be the same as if it was prevented. Most people come in, they are rehabilitated, but then their quality of life will be affected to an extent. Me bushemu say diabetes was her. My paternal grandma was diabetic, but she managed herself well, so she lived very long. She was over 80 when she finally passed away, but she was diabetic for a long time.
Okay.
My uncle has diabetes. He's currently 75. He's living a normal life. He still walks about. He's not in crutches. He's not amputated. He goes to church. He does everything that people of that age can do. So if you know it's in your family, the best thing you can do is to monitor yourself. If you develop it, you manage yourself. Now we are encouraging diabetics to be involved in their management. Like she said, what she described was hypoglycemia. Because you are taking medications to reduce your sugar, sometimes the sugar can go very low, dangerously low. And in that case, you may even be far away from the hospital. So the people around you, your family, your neighbors, they are the ones who should take care of you. So when you come to hospital, we educate you, and then we equip you to be able to manage some of these complications. Because sometimes, by the time you get to hospital, it might be too late. We tell them, if you go home, tell the people around you, if you find me in this condition, this is what you should do. And then after that, you bring the person to the hospital.
I think they're very laudable. And any pain in Antina was some dream. Nitia what you man, and never boy. Almost say we'll go through the situation. And see way dear. Bibi say tona when your dear was a year. And I think someone casa someone was only Bibiza. Oh, yes. Yes. Ebusia yebefa course kakra ne nyina mu na ewa ha say lion for ha ye no mu di nkomo mu dwumedi anya me ya adom a eba so nyina ebekọ honom ni akwa kodi sa enkomo no. Number ni 0302771593 0302771593. Obetimi afre na wo question bi a wodi ama doctor ene anope enye easy kra. Pato eduane ben eno bi a wonya bi a woso wodi.
Okay, so diabetes no say ayen ka say bi a obi andi eduane baako. Se bi enya ye free baby foforo. Obi a woni favorite food a odie. Na ne ehia ne say eduane no, wo fa eduane a e wo say eduane ne ye balanced. E bi a me pe salad. Wo so wo pe salad, o pa abom. Enti ye be say abom no wo koya quantity ben na obefa. Se bayre na wo dey dia quantity ben na wo say wo fa. Se brody enso a quantity ben na wo say wo dey ka ho. Obetimi e dia abom no, all right. But the proportions have to be correct. You have to take in more vegetables than the carbohydrates, more fruits than the carbohydrates as well. So, enye say be a diabetes ya unya e was say dey be a udi salad. E betimi a share eduane a wo pe. Na ya hihya ma in the proportions that will be good for your body. Apart from eno so no eduane timing is very important. Very, very important. So more was say wodidi no. More wodidi anajo. It's not good. It doesn't help you. And so when him say okay ejuma over 8 p.m. I was say wotumi taking supper ewe ejuma.
Quarter by time by.
Usually by 5 you should have taken your supper so that you can have time to digest before you sleep. And so upon 8 now we do fear be at 9. When we do and obedi 10 embo.
We ya so now we talk it so.
We are better because we break. And so bibi sa no betimi ahihye so that you take your supper earlier at a good time. And then when you get home you can just retire to bed.
Okay. And see me producer say me fan to when him say activate phone lines ni chat na ya for just about 2 calls be pay 0302771593. Me patcho diabetes yetimi to ase e maneko anase ye manage.
Diabetes no ye manage. We control it. That's what we are able to do.
Enti nipa ni nya bi na so 20 years a ne nkwa na aka nyina no oni insulin ene ya adamfo
enye insulin nkwa na ye di manage ye wondro bebre ye bi tablets obetimi anum e depend on type of diabetes no so ye type 1 insulin no so no sisia no omo asesem different types e wo ho e bi wo ho aye cute to say pen okay takra won feel say something you know it looks very cute and it's less painful so you can use it all the time. The traditional one now mo use na na anu ye yakakra so people don't like it so now they've changed it. Oh obiani ni schedule obi wo ho a won mienu obi wo ho a won miensa obi wo ho nsa won 4 times. Oh sisi amu won ya enye ya sisi amu won ya enye ya like I said the pen is not painful at all.
Me te say me ni aba say
yes me owo won sre
ebi wo mo sre ebi wo mo abdomen ebi wo mo shoulder but and what's all the same place all the time over some areas
for Rana. Hello, good morning. Pacho, good morning. Good morning. Pacho, would any baby a casa friano peg?
Pacho, me didn't maybe.
Pacho casa free.
Pacho, me casa free. Supura.
Okay, Pacho, yet your money in Comayan.
Pacho, you know, one number is 50 years.
Okay.
But how to do war Nibuso.
Okay. Dr. Pachote.
It wasn't clear.
Pacho, doctor say enye clear. He say obe sanso simubium dia mami anke be me de pa.
Oh, I'm not. I don't know what the na Nibu. Woman had never a funny little the me about Nibuso.
Okay, yeah.
Diabetic.
Pacho, or a diabetic dear?
No.
Now, what did not call for screening and now say be on check up?
I didn't quite check about the man come there and say,
Okay.
but still, I think I didn't want.
Okay.
Okay. But your hospital ben.
Okay, polyclinic, first stop down summer.
Okay. And so almost diabetes. And I'm on him.
Baby.
On him. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Anyway, and in near woman say near will describe in say bibi ehihye bono. So many things can cause it. And to say we call hospital na omo ahwe no. Na still problem no wo ho a e was all sign call. Na obo omo amane say problem na me dey buy no it's still there. And to me person mo check na biom. And to say omo hwe na omo be hu tester e was say omo ye ma no. Because there are so many causes of that.
Okay. So show me that.
You.
Okay, yes, so yeah, that's a papa. But Dr. Bako, na yeguswa ye ka management no. What is say am for the call sorry there ma. And was Holy Ghost no almost nka ebetutu ase. I don't know.
I'm having I don't know if my mom
Oh
will
yes,
be okay
yes,
with
caller.
this.
Hello, good morning. Me paso we dey ni baby akasa free.
I'm Pacho, friend Melody.
Okay.
Make us a free malam.
Pacho ye tie o.
Okay. Me Pacho, we me should ne say, me kun na nenai odano sorry ah. He complains of severe pain.
Okay.
If you obey them pemusa for a long while, and sana obey sorry. It's in pim and we are diabetic type 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's a part doctor or had to be ya no. Pacho.
Yes, like to send ya di kind no diabetes affect you baby a wonai so ka ho. Bebre na omoyare na ebe hye ase a omonten no blood vessels no.
Yeah, nerve.
Say emu esisi a na chese moja na ntumi nkọ wo nan mu ye. Obi o hosa ni nerves no control and nine functions no. Sugar no e was so bebre side to me affect no.
Okay.
And near all describing usually a mobile hospital I show on nine. You will be a friend of foot care.
Okay.
And so oba you better check on nine. You better say a blood vessel problem and a nerve problem. Now your maltreatment based on our findings.
Nine we know how do I the toe ne back to me like a curvy, like I have stiff and so I had to I was telling me so nine na like me and kaka and son I won't say I come back to it way if anything baby a da.
Ningina to me free diabetes no diabetic foods. Those are some of the symptoms. And see obesano so obana ye test na yet to me checky the level of touch that the person can feel. Obi wa how the baby can deny until she and no answer ni nine that ho. And see all those things no yet to me check it.
Okay.
Say checking na ye ho a ye ma advice. Say be wo footwear wo share. E wo say ye padded empra wo nine. E wo say ye tight. They bia we diabetic wo sorry ye wo near your friend self foot examination. They bia wo say wo check wo nine no. Especially so was a sensation problem no. Obe check say e kro bi wo ho a baby ye black ana. Color ning na ye pa when we say skin no. Texture na asana. Say be umu bibi say was oba hospital na ye show wo ho. Enti near all describe make I say Ombra hospital na ye check obetimi aba National Diabetes Management and Research Center e wo Kolebu omo ye clinic every day. Enti near mo che wo TV no so no e bia na esi nipa e bia na etu nipa no otimi won say ni nine na color na asesa near I to say black no otimi won say tissue na ewu and it has to be taken off. Second tone, what you say a crow ewo and na share with what she is describing. But once I will nine no pains be warm, or be a house see me sorry and I say electricity air family nine more. Baby come in I maintain. And so be shana on nine no I crew. And when we say a nine it's dead and it has to be taken off. And so near all describing the Mecca and some hospital na yen sheno. Nania, I was say ye man no, ye be ya man.
Ye dance papa panti, ye sorry nkonya bunu so ansa na ye be sorry no. Minia ba lamte wadama omwae kakra dwumedie na mobedi no ye monitor for na lion entry so nto aso tewsi mabese nsa na aka.
Okay, so Sisiano Lions Club they be a body rule every blessed day no there were information I share to the public about diabetes near ma obehwe symptoms o obehwe apomudin ne keka ho and last week me colleague in the can was screening health screening e wo Kaukudi Ghana National Mosque na wo honom no and this coming weekend so walk e wo takrade to create awareness say yare bi wo ho a friend diabetes o honom a e wo so hospital ma wo na ye ntiatia wo ayaresabia na ye hwe.
Okay, a lion.
Yes. Yeah, me so me what can I say? You know, I take high free on lions. Yeah, volunteers. We have some 1.4 million. I'm your members. You know, volunteers. So who fee say, open say, oboa diabetes, and all the 8 other thematic areas. Lions Club, Ekitemuna, join any of the clubs worldwide. We have so many clubs in Ghana, located in almost all the cities. We are urging all Ghanaians where they have to help in solving humanitarian needs and everything. Joining. Na yintumi nya grofo bebre omode omo ideas omode omo ahoden ene omo time ene nimdie efa bibia ye ho enye diabetes nkwa ne November ne diabetes December ye feeding the hunger. I mean childhood cancer ye humanitarian ye environment we are yes in so nti enye we nkwa this month na diabetes nti na I said diabetes December eba ka eduane ho nsem where there is a need. We Lions will be there to support in terms of food and everything. May KBM also say if there is any organization that wants to support some of these things, looking for a very credible organization like the Lions Club to support and so on, we are very arms open when it comes to that. Companies we are by like I said, we want a credible organization which may execute this on our behalf. We sit, we plan everything, and then we execute. We will make sure, say, whatever you want to give out gets to the communities that you have targeted. Okay. So that is what we do.
But weekend the program by neighbor so. Last week, you know.
Bibia, awareness na you create, you know, through visuals. It was social media. Sisi no na enkoso.
Weekend, so some clubs are also doing health screening. Meaning say mehu an advert of one of the clubs also undertaking a walk on the Mensa to Pediatric Lodge. Ninyina in aim of making awareness on diabetes. Tema clubs ni binsu AAB. Matisa club akokra eko pram.
Okay.
To do that.
Yeah, that's him say yeah Brenna I have. Doctor, yeah that's ya futu be na de my just about 1 second be na answer so.
Say monye screenings no. Monye compliance medications no trauma wa no pepe. So what problems be efa ho a Fabra Hospital ye betimi asesa ma.
Okay. Me da se pa ye brene aye be nkomo no so de ekoyie pa na emu de na nka question ba kon mema ne bi complain say ya na no e mo mu kokudo nso ne ntimi sorry tina ye pese ebisa doctor ban producer at time na ye break Dr. Maufemo eye Bequin eye internal medicine resident e Kolebu Abaya Sabia and Lion Foster Asempa Entry and Officer Lion Audrey Lamte as a woman ye Accra Golden Lions Club Secretary and a committee organizer diabetes awareness campaign ya you say there's just so and I don't know say mema ne sanet here Dr. Bibisa ho eno no num ko ekira obema ye no eba form
ebetimi afri yawe na nkasa ho I diabetes no
okay
ebetimi afri endro ne bi ho
Yeah, that's it.
But so was our problem now. O de beba, ye be shama.
Remember no so kro remember ye na ya na ehia omo pa. Papa ba ko na nakoma ene ne be mo se ye nhwe nakoma no. Edio, class media group see fan to anim say abato baso. Nti abato na baso ye pasumdwe nti ye ne political parties na afis 1 year age na say independent candidate ye nyina ye nante we ye peace walk. Ye de hyeso memenda nyame ya adoma. November bosmene de toso dunsia wo afimu ye nyina ye ka bom ye bodero ye pasumdwe nyentokwa okope adwuma mo bi papa ne obi maame enye nkonti ba ne hwerebo na sebe nsem bi wa wote kura na wabemabu me patro bekoso wo assignment night market anopa no nwotwe ne ye hyase ye nante ekosi presby school bemfem wo presby school ni akwa kowie ewo Mandela Park onom me patro empenifo eda political parties ya no nyina no ebe kasa no manfo bedi nkomonti ya no waba ede ho abehye dwumedie no mo bi neja ya ba beche ye do eya abato enye ntokwa nye nkontiba aka 25 days na yekosie nini akoto aba ne yawo pene na akoto aba fama no yemra yenka mom yenka nkyere ye mebu no se eya abato enye nkontiba enye se kantwe that time to bafo dwumedie na hase na ebrema kwansi mfansi dia mejeso ene garganton lady on enewa kese boa hene me so ayi Dr. Kofi Annan ene na pam for me say ne dwumedie no wado ko next level we beto so dia mamedi mosi.
Hello, it's a whole brand